A lot of people in the business world have talked about how the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, made Ripple Labs a great settlement deal. It was said that the SEC quickly called off a key meeting where they were going to talk about how to end their settlement. A lot of experts say this makes it look like Ripple and the SEC have agreed on something, all in agreement. The deal between Ripple and the SEC is likely to end soon. It shouldn't take more than a week or a few days. Please click like before we start if you want to learn more about XRP. In a reply with the hashtag MoneySide, you can say that you want to join our group. This will make sure you see the most recent move in the game. These predictions are more likely to come true because Ripple wants to buy back XRP and make big exchanges available. A lot of experts believe that Ripple's big buyback is a key part of the deal they made with the SEC. There are 19 or more central banks that want to use the XRP coin and add to the XRP record. What this means is that XRP could change the world systems even more. Some people think that XRP could be worth as much as $10,000. More than 19 central banks bought an amazing 9.4 billion XRP not long ago. And this is just the start. It's being used by more and more banks. The XRP ledger stores the native XRP code and other coins that an awful lot of people who work with XRP say that the fact that the Ripple SEC case is almost over is a big reason for the coin's short-term success. The SEC has now made Ripple Labs its first payment offer. The most recent event in the story is this. There is a big fee of $770 million in the deal to end the long-running fight. Case in court. The SEC made a similar offer to Ripple, but Ripple turned it down at first. The SEC then said it was ready to work out a better deal for Ripple. The fact that the Federal Reserve and other big names in finance have started to buy XRP makes this even more interesting. More than 7 have been bought by BlackRock and JP Morgan. 5.5 million XRP at the same time that the XRP is going to be launched. Because of Judge Lissa's ruling in the case between Ripple and the SEC, this is a big win for Ripple Labs. The judge said that XRP is not a security but a common security. The XRP record and coin can now be used by more shops. What the law says made clear. A lot of experts and analysts think that XRP could hit $10,000 per coin, which makes sense since it could help people make trillions and quadrillions of dollars. A lot of people don't trust the opinions of experts though, and I've done a lot of study to show this. A lot of institutions hold XRP because it can be used to deal with more than 120 quadrillion. There isn't much XRP, so a $10,000 value for each one is not only possible, it's important. A lot of people want to use it for big deals. The price needs to be high to make sure there is enough money to make these fees. Not everyone thinks that XRP is worth $10,000. They think that the cryptocurrency should be able to handle a lot of deals around the world without running out of money. A lot of people have talked about what XRP could do. Arthur Burto, one of the founders of Ripple Labs, said that it was made with a $10,000 value in mind to make sure that you can use it everywhere in the world. It is said that Burto said XRP should be able to reach more than 7.5 billion people. This shows how important XRP is to the process of moving money around the world in the near future. A lot of people think that the fact that the Federal Reserve is interested in the XRP system makes this point of view even stronger. Ripple and XRP are the fastest ways to send money from one country to another. Many more people can now use XRP, and normal investors can make money by taking advantage of its speed. Let's talk about BNB instead, since they're paying for this show. Do you get it? You can bet your coins and win big on this site. They give a huge 333% APR, which is a lot of money. Those items from Binance are really great. Simple and easy rules, and the interesting founder of Docs are some of the things that they sell at Airbnb. Another thing about Win is that he fits in and follows the rules. So you can be sure you'll be safe at 333% a year. Really great deals. Here's one that my fans can only get if they use my unique code XTRA315. When you sign up, that rate will go up to 353%. Do not miss this chance. The story of the movie has the link and code. You could win extra money on top of the set rate. Prizes to join their site. All you have to do is hit sign in and type in your email address and password. You can start betting as soon as you get in. It's also easy to pay. Just send the BNB to the address given. You'll notice the changes right away because everything is done for you. Read the rules. For now there are only Bitcoin and XRP.
which the US government has made very clear. Google and Bing both found that XRP would reach almost $60,000. Forbes also said the same thing. In an article called "The New Bitcoin is XRP and it's headed to $59,472, this prediction was made. The story was then taken down for no clear reason. Soon after, Forbes put it online, which made a lot of people in the XRP community talk and argue about it. This move by Forbes has made people who are interested in cryptocurrencies even more excited and interested. It's interesting to think that XRP and Bitcoin might have prices that are close to each other. This means that XRP's value could one day be the same as or even higher than Bitcoin's. There was a lot of talk after the Forbes story about XRP was taken down. Many said it was because of a change in editing policy, while others said it might have been taken down because of problems with the law or rules. Why did it happen? It made people wonder and share rumors about how much XRP would cost in the future. Sources like Google Bard AI and Microsoft Bing. This interesting development was proven to be true. There are a lot of important coins out there right now. They're also ahead of the curve because they make it easy to do big business. They're going to be very wealthy soon. But I want to be clear, I'm not a financial expert, and these stories are not meant to be financial advice. Blog posts. Many people want to know more about XRP, and I'm going to share what I know and what I think about it. A lot of people are interested in XRP at big banks like BlackRock and JP Morgan. Some big Wall Street banks like Wells Fargo are getting more involved, which shows they see its value. The Federal Reserve, on the other hand, talks a lot about XRP, Ripple Labs, and their findings. This is another sign that more people want to use the cryptocurrency XRP. It was clear at first that they didn't want to settle, but now they're talking about how to end the Ripple case. SEC head Gary Gensler probably didn't decide on the spot that they would change their minds. It's more likely that they did so because there is no doubt that many groups such as the Federal Reserve and the U.S. Treasury want to use XRP. However, they can't fully back it as long as it's in court fighting the government over whether it's a security or not. A quick and smart settlement of the Ripple SEC lawsuit is the best thing to do as things get more difficult. You should change how you work with Ripple Labs if you want to do it for a long time.